On this episode of Pimp My Setup, we're going to be talking about your setups you submitted for tips, tricks, feedback, and much more. So if you're interested in that, then sit back, relax, and interact because the show starts.
That means now, by the way.
It's time for the original setup show dedicated to providing you with tips, tricks, and feedback to pimp out your setup. Hosted by Matt Philly with new special guests every week. Coming at you live in 3, 2, 1.
This episode of Pimp My Setup is sponsored by Shark Sport Watches. Go on over to Shark-Watch to go check out their collection. They have a lot of cool watches. If you're in the sharks and sports, then this is for you. This is a joke. But a lot of different designs. Like I have this one right here, which is really affordable. I think it was like $100 or something like that. And the quality is honestly outstanding. And it's got really nice LEDs and makes that little watch clicky noise. So that's awesome. Go check them out. Thank you, Shark-Watch, for sponsoring this episode of Pimp My Setup. But with that said, let's get into it. My name is Matt Philly. You can find me on Twitter at MattPhilly.
And my name's Jon Prosser. You can find me on Twitter at Jon_Prosser.
Aw, snap. Guys, this has been an interesting day, and that's why I'm kind of out of it right now. I'm pissed off, to say the least. We're live on Twitch because that thing called YouTube, yeah, it's being a bitch. And honestly, I don't even feel bad for saying that. YouTube, you're a bitch. I've never had any issues up until when was that? It was like a long. Yeah, basically. Like a long time ago, we had issues with YouTube's. Oh, actually, no, it was Twitch. I don't know. There's some problems happening on the internet.
I don't know.
Yeah, something's happening, but I'm just going to hope that it was a problem for today and only today. Regardless, so we are here now on the Twitchies, and that's how it's going to be for this episode. So anyways.
Word.
How you doing, John? I'm
good. How are you, Matt? I'm trying to remind you that you have so much to live for. You're pretty. Got nice hair. Man.
It's too hard. No, it is what it is. I'm over it now. So what are you gonna do about it?
It sounds like you're totally over it.
Yeah, man. It's not like I'm fuming. I want to just kill someone. But anyways, yeah. So life is good. Other than that, but
Good.
Okay. So welcome to episode 70, Pimp My Setup, recorded live on January 31st. 2016. I can't believe it's almost February already, which is just mind-boggling. Let me tell you. Anyways, let's get into setups. That's all you guys care about. Anyway, I don't care about my face. First up, submitted by Michael, and Michael is how old?
Michael is 16. Michael 16.
He is actually 12. So that is a thing.
What? No. What?
Yeah, he said, believe it or not, I'm 12. This setup is my pride and joy. He's been working on it since March 2015, throwback. And yeah, basically he just said, this is where I'm at in life. He actually sent me a before picture, which I just realized now was a before picture. Oh, I didn't put it in because it was all pixelated and stuff. But basically, his setup looked awful. And then he watched my show. And of course, now it looks amazing. So
of course,
let's talk about this. Taking a look at it, how do you feel? Do you really think that this is a 12-year-old setup?
No. I think I've said this pretty much every time I've been on this show, but every like quote unquote setup I had, especially around the age of 12, was just a total mess. I'm always impressed when in the same sense we always say that age doesn't matter on this show.
Yeah.
But in the case of like you're younger and you got your shit together, your setup's very, very clean. I don't think many 12-year-olds could pull this off, and it's literally probably because he watches Pimp My Setup and he hears us say this all the time. But for how clean this is, and you being 12 years old, I'm super impressed. Like I said, I didn't think you were 12.
He definitely pulled it off. I mean, it is a beautiful setup with, like, you definitely worked with what you have. I mean, you probably didn't go to the store and say, I want that desk. That desk is everything I ever wanted. Because it's definitely not the nicest desk, but you made it work. I don't even care that it's a little, like, older-ish. Not even that matters, but like the rest of your furniture does have like that older look to it. And for you being 12, I think that's what set John off, because you look at that and you think, oh, he's a little more sophisticated. But yeah, I think
that... And it was the analog clock. That did it.
Yeah, that is a little weird, but if that's what
I was
you're
like,
into.
12-year-olds can't tell time.
And then what about the that lamp? That's an eyesore for me.
That lamp, though. Yeah, that's.
I mean, my dad just said he likes that because he's into that weird stuff. But
There's a great shed too.
what is a shed? That's not a shed. If you're gonna make comments, turn on your mic because you're just interrupting me, Dad. All right, jeez. No, but honestly, Dad, why do you like it? There you go. There you go. Now you can say it.
I like it.
Talking to the mic. Good job.
I like it.
Okay, why?
I don't like it.
Okay. Yeah. Well, I thought you were gonna say you like it because like you could pull it out and like back in the day that's all you had.
No, it's really nice. I actually like the desk. I think the desk is cool.
Yeah, you're old though, so.
Yeah, I think it's cool. I love the lamp. I think the
we
lamp
rest
is
our
awesome.
case.
Yeah. That's why though, Dad. We're saying because he's 12 and that's.
And obviously he's got something locked in the closet because he's got a
Yeah.
dresser in front of it.
Obviously.
Yeah, that I don't know what he's got going on there. I don't know if he's got his drugs up in that. You know what I'm saying?
I wish I could give him extra points as well for having a lid on his damn trash can.
Yeah, that is a big deal actually because he could have like some nasty stuff in there, but we don't know, and that's what I like. Also, he's got it made because he's got himself like a 980 Ti. Like he's got a beast rig for a 12-year-old. I mean, he's got 4970K. Just everything that he has is.
He saved money from
nice.
not buying a desk.
Yeah, that's probably true. Oh wow, I just read this and now I feel awful. All right.
Oh God, what?
He said, all right.
Oh no.
The desk and shelf were made by me and my father from scratch.
Why the hell don't you read the emails, man?
But
Why
see,
are you
this was
so
all
lazy?
This was a
You
test.
have to read them.
Because here's the thing.
you
Here's
could
the
have
thing.
saved us.
How did he? Oh man, if you made that though, you just made some poor choices. 'Cause I don't-
No, Michael, I think you guys did a great job.
Okay, well, good thing you got my dad's thumbs up from that. Anyways,
Matt, listen to me. Read the goddamn emails.
Okay, here's
now.
the problem
Read them.
though. Michael literally had like 30 paragraphs, and I can't read that well, so I pick and choose.
You can't read it all is the problem.
Yes, that is true. Anyways, we're gonna get off Michael's because I hurt his feelings.
Is there a second picture or no?
Yeah.
In that case, I changed my
There
mind.
you go. Look at that.
Great desk.
Dad,
great,
you should
great
know that
desk.
there's two pictures.
So good.
Ah, man, this is only my dad's like 8th time producing, and I told him that if it has the number -1, then that means there's a second. All right. Anyways, let's just move on because now
I like his little headset holder too.
Even though it's a hyphen and not a dash, you idiot.
Oh, is it? Okay.
It's called a hyphen.
You just hurt my feelings. It's a dash. Anyways, moving on. The next setup here is submitted by Rayna. Rayna is. Let's see. Actually, the info is on the forums. Setupaddicts.com.
Read the email.
No, it's not. They put all the info on the forum. Okay, here we go. How old do you think Rayna is?
I'm going to say 16.
16. 21. Nice try, though.
Damn it.
Yeah, so 21.
I'm not good today, man. It's not good.
We're all off. That's what it is. I'm off. You're off.
I
my
blame
dad's
YouTube.
off. Here's the thing. Okay, looking through these photos, Dad, there are 3 photos. So let's show this one, then go to the next one. So this is like a far back of the room. And then here's the best part. Now this doesn't really have to do directly with the setup, but show the next photo. Look at that. That is so goddamn cool. That literally oozes personality. It looks super clean and amazing. Dude, tell me that doesn't look badass.
No, dude, it's oozing badass to me.
Yeah, come on. It's super sick. I mean, I wouldn't imagine how it would be if you had to take something out and then all of a sudden like you knock everything over and you start crying. But yeah, no, I love that. But going to the actual setup, I don't love the setup. It's not a bad setup, but I don't love it. I wish that you carried your personality from that side of the room and continued it over there because you have this blank wall, you have all this space, and it just kind of looks like you didn't. You don't. I don't know. There's just nothing about you on that side. Do you agree with that or no?
No, I agree. I kind of wish that just for the picture, all the stuff from the other side of the room made it to the setup.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah, it's I see why the other picture was included because it's cool.
Yeah.
You know, But the setup itself, there's not much going on.
Yeah, it's sad because like if you said, if he was able to bring that stuff over, it would look amazing. And yeah, Dad, I know there's 2 setups. I was about to get to that. That's the other thing I was about to say. So I was gonna say maybe it's because there's another setup there, but then I realized, why are you sharing a setup in your bedroom? Like, your brother, sister, maybe. But still, like, that's a little weird. And the sad thing about it is that setup actually kind of ruins everything, because look how poorly managed that side is.
It looks like a setup in the side of like a schoolroom.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Like the classroom computer.
Yeah, because it's got like the storage underneath with all that stuff on it. It's a little too much, and it sucks because your left side, you kept that very neat.
And what's up with the stool though under the desk?
I get the one part for his footrest, but I don't get the stool.
Right.
So I don't know. Maybe
the footrest obviously makes sense, but
yeah. So I don't know. Maybe it was like a combo deal. He's like, I got a stool and a footrest.
Yeah, and they're like, the only way you get this footrest is if you put the stool under your desk
and
too.
if you don't, then the footrest doesn't work. So yeah, I don't know.
Maybe it's a CS:GO thing, and the left leg goes up on the stool.
Yeah, I was actually going to say
like,
that could be pretty comfortable. Now here's my question: is that a trash can on the left side there in his desk? Because that is awful.
Yeah, I mean it's looking like it, isn't it?
Yeah, because I don't like that. I don't.
Probably smells really bad right there.
I don't want to know. It doesn't even look like there's a trash bag in there. I mean, there could be, but I don't know. I don't like that. I think
maybe
it's really
a trash
tacky.
can used for storage.
Well, if it is, ooh.
That's wrong.
And let's say you do want to keep that trash can there, put some stickers on the thing. Maybe, I don't know, put some glitter on it. Make it
They're
look
saying
pretty.
in chat it's storage. Well, then it's ugly storage.
It looks like it is Rubbermaid.
That doesn't excuse it.
Yeah, it literally looks like a trash can. So if he's gonna keep that there, he should probably do something to it because it sticks out like a sore thumb. And I mean, not like it. And then above is really just super boring, like very, very boring. I mean, it's cool you got 3 photos there, but they're just kind of there. You have your whiteboard, that's cool, but I don't know. Like, you have all that wall space and you're not even using it. You know?
Word.
Any final thoughts for Rayna?
No, I just really wish that the personality from the right side of the room made its way to the left side of the room.
Yeah. And actually, Kurt is here right now. He said...
Oh, God.
He said all the monitors aren't lined up, and if you actually look, the monitors are different. Yeah. I think they're all different. Like the left one looks like the biggest one out of all of them. The far right, you can tell by the LG logo, it's got the red part in the logo. The middle one looks a little bit smaller, but a little more crisp. I don't know. One of them could be really nice, and the other ones could just be kind of like meh. But he's got brand loyalty. Okay,
moving on.
Yeah. Anyways, and sorry guys, I am out of it, so leave me alone. But anyways, this next setup is submitted by Cam, and he's from England. And taking a look at it.
A little bit of English right there.
What? I didn't hear what you said.
Yeah, I wish I could take it back, actually.
Okay, because I didn't hear it, and now I'm a little sad because I'm going to go watch it back. But anyways, taking a look at his setup, how old do you think he is?
14.
14.
Boom, done, solid. Final answer.
Okay,
Regis.
he's 14, so good job.
Boom!
I was hoping you'd be like, wait, nah, maybe he's a little bit older.
No, I felt it. It just
you felt it. It kind of gives off that vibe. I'm not going to lie.
It's the like lighthouse blue.
Yeah. Well, here's the thing. This setup, although it may not be visually appealing because of the bright colored walls and everything, it is super clean. It is very... everything he needs. He has everything he needs. God damn, I can't speak today. And it's really it's organized very well. Cables are very well kept. And the desk, although I do not like this desk. A lot of people have it. I do not like it.
Cup holders.
Yes, this is the cup holder desk. It's just so you guys know.
Cup holder desk.
It's a selling point. I think my dad would buy it just for the cup holders.
Why is his printer on the floor and not up on the top shelf?
Yeah, I was gonna. God damn it!
Sorry.
Yeah, no, honestly,
you took it from me.
That's one thing that is an eyesore, and also like I'm gonna be that guy and say the headphones, because again, I'm nitpicking. This is a great setup, but does that desk have a shelf at the top? Is that a shelf or is that like hollow? Like
That's a shelf.
It's a shelf.
Then why is that not being used?
Because there's 2 support little pillars on the bottom.
Yeah. So why is it like that is prime real estate for personality, cool shit, and like just storing stuff. I don't get why that's not used. What do you think about the overall setup?
I feel like that shelf. I don't know. Just something about that desk makes me feel like the top shelf is real wobbly. The whole thing just rocks.
I hope not.
Which would explain why there's nothing up there.
No,
if
a
it's
bunk
big enough,
bed.
put your fucking printer up there, please.
It's a bunk bed, Dad.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's a bunk bed for other stuff.
Just another one of those things where you're 14, really clean setup. That impresses me right away because you didn't throw everything you had on there. So good with the discipline there. Matt, can I bring the Yeti back into this?
Yep.
I hate it,
Dude, I don't know if you want to say that because once you say
I don't know. Fuck it. I do not care what they think, what they say. The Yeti is the ugliest mic that has ever been produced.
Wow.
And it look how like top heavy that thing looks.
Yeah, well, the problem is when they put it on those mic arms, it's sure it's meant for it. They even have the shock mount and everything made by Blue, but it looks awful. It looks like
It looks terrible.
it's way too big. Way too big.
I do not care what anyone says or thinks about the Yeti. It's because you have the Yeti because you saw MKBHD talk about it in his fucking video, and now you're like, oh, I need it for my gaming videos.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
There are way better options online.
For less money.
Just find them.
like a
Ask
paper
Matt.
cup
Matt.
and strings.
Matt,
Yeah.
you are their friend. You will help. If they tweet Matt Philly, because don't bother me with this shit.
Yeah.
Tweet Matt Philly and say, Matt, recommend a mic. He'll tweet you back a link that is an affiliate link.
Yep.
He's going to get a kickback, and you're going to get a not bullshit mic that is cheaper.
Exactly.
And is not the Yeti.
Here's the thing. The
Done.
Yeti is good if you want to put it on the stand it came with. Keep it in the middle of the desk. If you're doing some fun little podcast where you're just talking, having a good time, it's great for that. But if you're looking to do quality voiceovers, things like that, no.
The people that are saying it's a good mic, no. It is a better mic than your webcam mic.
Yeah.
When you use a camera and you listen to the internal camera of the internal mic of your camera, and then you hear the Yeti, it sounds phenomenal.
Yeah.
But it's not. It's just
anything sounds
another
better than a webcam
microphone.
mic.
God, I hate it.
Yeah, no,
It's so, if it wasn't so ugly, Matt, maybe I wouldn't hurt inside.
True. No, it's definitely. I mean, I give them props for like the blackout edition and stuff. It made the ugly not look as ugly. But when you have something that large, it just doesn't look right. And yeah, I
I don't even know how that mic arm holds it up.
yeah, that's why he has it like that.
Counterbalance.
What's
See how
that?
it's tilted? It's counterbalanced.
Yeah. But if you are going to get a like a Yeti or something, don't pay a little bit extra. Get like an AT2020. That's like the mic that everybody has that does streaming and stuff. But anyways, Yeti rant over.
It just looks like a big enema. I hate it.
Maybe one day you and me should do a video together where we just rip it apart.
Well,
Yes.
You know, John, it's funny that you said it like a big enema because if you look at his pillow, it says lax on it. For probably laxative.
Oh my god. Anyways,
Hold on.
yeah. So I think this setup is great. Other than a few things like I think the shelf up above should be stable. I mean, I don't see why it wouldn't. If it's not, you
stable
probably
enough
did
to
it
hold
wrong.
that Yeti when you put it away.
Yeah. Dude, you know how much weight that Yeti's putting on the desk? No, anyways. Okay.
That's probably why the whole photo's leaning.
Yeah, he's like, oh shit. Yeah, no, it is a nice setup though. I'm not gonna lie. It's just this setup lacks personality more than anything. So, and then I think if you're gonna, why don't you have your freaking Justin Maller wallpaper? Otherwise, you're not gonna fit into the group. Anyways, okay, we're gonna move on here. Next setup is submitted by David. This is one of
I
my
love
favorites.
this.
Here, okay. So I read the email. I'm gonna actually tell you some cool stuff about this setup.
Okay.
So, Dad,
he
there's
built
two.
the lights.
Yeah, there's two photos.
Him and his dad built the lights.
No, close. though.
Damn.
No. So he's got two photos here. The second photo really shows off his personality, whereas the first one is just showing off like his nice clean setup. So here's the thing. He let's see. See, he's another one that wrote like a very, very long email. First off, the laptop custom airbrushing. That was him. It's crazy.
Damn.
I mean, actually, he didn't say if it was him, but it does have custom airbrushing. Next up, let's see. All right. Wow. Jesus Christ. It's like a whole story. Okay, all the orange plastic pieces you see are custom 3D printed, including the desk risers that he's using, and he put LEDs into them.
Awesome.
Dude, that is so badass. And the PC case and speakers and subwoofers he made by himself.
What?
That's what it says in the email. So I think like maybe the stand for
he probably 3D printed the box. That was like, yeah, I see what he did. Okay.
Yeah, I mean it's
job.
you could see like his iPhone stand. You can kind of tell what's like 3D printed and whatnot.
Yeah.
That's badass. Very badass.
Man,
And,
see, I wish I knew this stuff. You get like a half an extra point.
yeah, no, that I know what you mean. I know what you mean. But what I love about this is he has that white LED going behind. Like, it's just beautiful. But anyways, let's get to the point. How old do you think he is, knowing all that stuff?
Wow.
now?
18.
18. He's only 15.
What?
Dude,
No.
honestly, make videos about all your 3D printing and stuff. Like, that is really interesting. People will subscribe to that.
Just make videos about being 15.
Yeah, there you go. And here's the next thing. Right when I look at the setup, and if you go to the second photo, you could really see, I was like, why is that big gap there? Like, I get it. You have the really cool shelves, which I freaking love. That looks amazing. But I don't like how empty that centerpiece is. Like, it's missing something. And he just said in the email at the end that he will be getting a 40-inch 4K monitor right above to, well, not right above the monitor. I would assume it would replace his current display.
Yeah.
Because I doubt you could actually fit it.
Dude, I almost wish he would have had a little bit of patience to wait to get that and then send in a picture. God,
Yeah.
that would have been so cool.
Yeah, dude, honestly, we need to see the updated setup. This thing is beautiful. But what, John, how do you feel about the like? Is there something you would change, or do you think you really like just?
Dude,
knocked it out
I
of the park?
love this setup. You know, I'm like a huge fan of just minimal. I love minimal. I love clean, and I love the addition of color. And I love that, like, you know, he accented all the orange with the white LEDs in the back. I love this, just the white and then the accent colors to it. Love this setup.
Yeah, and a lot of people are saying, "Oh, he's spoiled," and then I see other people saying, "I don't think he's spoiled." Like James said that he's very talented, so I would assume, dude, people that have 3D printers that have the quality of what he has, because he didn't just 3D print it; he put LEDs in it. He made every little part of that. He can do stuff. He could get paid for that. I mean, honestly, I would love to have stuff like that in my setup. That looks amazing. So that's why you can't always just judge by age. People always say, why do you ask for age? It's just cool to know, to know a little bit more about the person.
Like, this is significantly cooler knowing that he's 15.
Oh, yeah. You know, if this was like a 30-year-old, I'd be like, okay, cool. Yeah.
Good job, dude.
Yeah, nice. But, you know, I'm not going to, like, tell you you're amazing. I'm just going to say, yeah, you're 30. So,
right. And personally, Matt, like, I'm not a big, like, I don't worry so much about who bought anything on this show, because it's not like, are you spoiled setup show time?
That's coming soon. No.
right. I don't, this is just, it's purely based on setups. I don't care about anything else. And this is a really, really good setup. I love this setup.
It's just great to know. But yeah, I also want to say I love that picture. I don't think I've ever seen someone hang a poster like that. And it would be even cooler if you took the picture yourself. Wouldn't surprise me. Also wouldn't surprise me if you 3D printed the frame and all that stuff. But yeah, no, dude, awesome. And I love, like you were saying with the colors, I like how the chair also flows through with it. It really is just, it's beautiful. And I want to see a night picture. So let me see that.
And this is a really good use of a single monitor too.
Oh yeah. This is probably one of my favorite. So yeah. Anyways, okay. Next setup is submitted by Jake. And first thing I did, I was like, whoa! Because he's got like that fish eye. So it's kind of like, whoa. He's probably using a GoPro.
It's kind of like, whoa.
Yeah, it's kind of like, whoa. But anyways, taking a look at this. How old do you think Jake is?
19.
19. Really? Are you reading the same email I am?
Is he 19?
Yeah, he's 19.
Woohoo!
Woohoo! All right, Mario. Anyways, he is okay. So email again. Email says a lot, but we are judging based on the current looks. Just like we said to David, you know, if you had the 40-inch filling up all that space, he would have gotten a higher score. But we're judging based on the picture we see. So
Right.
first thing I see is that left side is super empty. It's an eyesore. I don't like it, especially because he has the PC right to the side of his desk, which, one little push and whoa.
Yeah,
goodbye.
that makes me nervous just looking at it. I bet it's on the floor right now.
Yeah, probably.
I bet it's falling over.
Yeah, it probably happened. Someone opened the door too quick, shook the desk.
Oh,
boom.
God. Ugh.
But that was like my first thing. The left side is so empty. And then I read the email, right? And he said, okay, I will be getting a third display, putting them on a triple monitor stand, blah, blah, blah. That's great. But obviously we're looking at this photo now. So just keep that in mind. I'm not going to say you should put a picture in that corner. I know you're going to get a third display, but right now it's empty and it's an eyesore.
Even with that third display, that still makes me nervous with the PC right on the edge like that.
Yeah. Yeah, like I get that he's keeping himself sort of centered to the desk, which is great, but you might not have enough room for your computer and it might have to go underneath, which isn't awful. I don't know. Everyone thinks that you have to have your PC on top. His case doesn't even have that big of a window. You're not missing out on that much, So keeping it like where your subwoofer is or on the opposite side is not bad. If anything, it could help with cable management. So, which you've also, you did a great job with. And look at that mic. Do you think that's a better mic?
Yeah, it's a Rode something or other.
It's like the NT or something like that.
No, it's not an NTG. That's a shot.
No,
an NTG is a shotgun
USB.
mic. It's something. I like it. And I mean, personally, anything at this point is better than the Yeti. No, I mean that is a decent mic. But I mean, it's just aesthetically, it definitely looks better than the Yeti. But
yeah,
and it looks like it makes sense on the arm too. So there you go.
Yeah, I could see him being a streamer based on the soundproofing that he's got going on, and I would assume he's gonna finish that wall. Maybe that would look really badass.
Someone made a good point in chat too. He's got his subwoofer on the floor, but I can't see any speakers on the desk or anything.
Let's see.
Is it on the email?
Yeah, he's got speakers up in the desk. No, I'm kidding.
What?
That's a joke.
It's like he's lying.
Yeah, no, it doesn't say anything about speakers, but that is a very good, valid point. Maybe he just plugs
It's
in.
just all bass all the time.
Yeah, only subwoofer. So he's sitting there like, I love this song. Anyways.
That'd be cool if he was able to use the headphones and the sub.
Yeah,
so he could just feel it on his little feetsies.
Yeah. Yeah, my only other thing is I would love to see the wall get completed with soundproofing. I don't think you have to go on all the other walls.
Yeah, if he's that's kind of weird placement. I would assume that he's gonna finish, but I mean, if that was your budget, that's what you're sticking with. It would have been better in the corners of the room, some on the ceiling, because your voice travels up.
Yeah.
That's kind of weird placement, but I mean, whatever.
I mean, if you're going for the cool background, yeah, that looks great, but maybe not going to get the best result.
Right.
But yeah, so there's not really that much else to say. It's a beautiful setup. It's just lacking that little bit of love on the left side, which you should see. Here's the thing, guys: you get so excited to submit your setup that you're going to get knocked down points for things that you're going to be doing soon. So you might as well wait. But that is how life works. So any final thoughts?
No. I like the setup.
All right, next setup is submitted by Edward. And Edward, this is one of the perfect examples of how cable management can ruin your setup, because the first thing I see is a badass room with that angled ceiling. Look at that, like those beams. I mean, hopefully they're not rotting and they're going to give out soon, but they look really badass. I think they set the stage here. And you have everything you need. Great everything, honestly. But your cable management looks like a bomb just went off.
Like a bomb.
Yeah, like a bomb that went off. See,
right.
Spacing in a word, taking a pause could really ruin what I'm trying to say. Anyways, taking a look at this, how old do you think Edward is?
This is tough. 16.
16. He is 13, which is even crazier because he has
I was going to say 14, but then in my head I was like, well, maybe he's older, and I'm just thinking he's younger because of the wires, but I guess he is younger.
Yeah, so for being 13, he's done a lot. He's got a lot of great stuff. He just needs to do the cable management stuff. If you do that, your setup would look amazing. Then slap some. I don't recommend LEDs as much as I used to, but if you slap LED strips on that, it would look badass. Behind the TV, behind the monitors, the laptop on the left side, it would honestly look amazing. But the other thing I want to show off in the next photo is his Black Ops shrine. That is okay, I'm not gonna lie, that's the first time I've ever seen anything like that.
I seeing this just makes me really wish they were posters.
Yeah, but I mean, if you're a hardcore Blops dude, this might be what you got to do. Guess what? He wants to play Black Ops, the first one. Boom, right off the wall. Bada bing, bada boom.
Right off the wall.
Yeah. It is very interesting though. That is the first time I've seen it. I mean, cool that it's by your headphone. Your headphones. That's cool. It's different, but it is weird. It is weird. But John, looking at his actual setup, what do you think overall? What do you think needs to be done to get this a perfect score?
The wires, man. Yeah. I mean, it's impressive that like the top of the desk is so clean. Like it seriously amazes me that he can keep the top of the setup so clean and he didn't think about all the wires.
Yep. You know
that, I mean, that's literally it. That is literally the only problem here.
Yeah, like wire molding.
I mean, everything is kind of like in its little spot and it's all well laid out. The top of the desk is clean and all the equipment's good too. It's not like he's losing out there. It's literally just all the wires that make it look like garbage.
Here's the thing. He's one of these guys that would benefit from the lazy solution, which is just get some black cloth because it's the kind of desk he has. He can just pull it around and it will hide everything behind. And I feel like that's how you would do well. Because with the way you're doing things right now, I don't think it's really you're gonna ever cable manage. It just doesn't look like it's your cup of tea. So yeah, I don't have anything else to say for him. It really that killed the setup. But
he's in chat right now.
Is he? Hi.
Yeah.
Sorry.
He's telling you to read the email. It was sent a long time ago. The gun is fake. The speakers are water speakers, by the way. We know this.
Yeah, we knew that.
I mean, we can. That's the thing, though. That like we just talked about. We can't like base anything off the email. This is what was sent in. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I don't see. Where's the gun?
You can't like send an email. I wonder if the email's like, "I'll clean up the wires next week."
No, you want to see what the email says? Let's see. Before you rage, I know it's horrible. I really want tips on how to improve my cable management. Okay, I just told you could put the cloth. So, boom. Anyways, he did say he submitted mainly to get tips, and we just told you your setup is amazing except cable management. So that is all you need to know.
I don't see a gun.
Yeah, I don't see the gun. I don't know what he's talking about. But anyways, let's go into the next setup. Next setup here is submitted by Jake. Another Jake. Jake is how old?
Well, he's got a Mac Pro there
and a MacBook Pro,
like 2007 probably.
Dude, I love those.
I would say he is 20.
20? He's 15.
God, what?
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
What are you kids doing?
Here's the thing. That is one of my that is my favorite computer ever, the Mac Pro. I have one in my garage what happened to that? The logic board fried on that one? Yeah, so I still kind of want to get it fixed because it was all beefed out. But, I love that. I love the look of that. And you're going to get a lot of hate for being a Mac person, but don't worry, we don't hate you.
Fuck it.
So here it is. This is what he said. It started out with two 27-inch monitors and a wooden desk. Fast forward through my crazy life. No, I'm just kidding. Basically, he said, I saved up a lot of cash, did some drug deals, made some banners on the internet, and let's see. He got the monitor on Black Friday for super cheap. So basically, he's telling me, he literally wrote, I'm by no means rich, but deal with it. No, he didn't say I'd deal with it. He just said, I consider myself pretty fortunate. You should. Yeah, he didn't really tell me anything else, though, that we need to know when looking at the setup. So with that in mind, John, what do you think?
I like this a lot. It's again, as long as it's like very minimal, I'm probably going to be a fan of the setup. This is so the other we saw a setup that was like the perfect use of a single monitor. This is like the perfect use of an ultra wide. I just love how wide the desk is and how wide the monitor is and how everything's laid out. I like this a lot, and just the subtle glow of the LEDs is really nice too. I'm sure Matt would wish for a bit more personality, and I think it could use a little bit of that. If anything, a little bit more color somewhere other than the blue. But I mean, for the most part, I like this setup.
Here's one of my things. I don't know if I'm alone in this, but I feel like his monitor is too low. Like
Too low. Yeah.
It does look a little low. I'm not saying, oh my God, is he a midget? I'm just saying it looks low. Like
I wonder how tall the desk is though, because Mac Pros are pretty tall.
That is true. Well, then even then, that's weird because then he's like, like
his hands are like this.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. Maybe I'm alone in this. Maybe it's the way the picture looks. It just, why would you take it off to maybe he's a midget. Maybe this is a standing desk.
No.
And then my dad said maybe he doesn't have a neck. That could also be a thing.
Maybe he's a T-Rex.
Yeah, he's like,
is that in the email? Can you check that?
I am also a T-Rex. LOL.
Okay, that's what I figured. I figured you'd find it.
Yeah, so I mean, dude, it's an amazing setup. It is lacking a little bit. You have that nice wall space right there to put like I have a really dope Steve Jobs poster, which is very thin. That would look great on that wall because it doesn't take up everything, and it would just kind of flow with it.
Matt's gonna send you his.
Yeah, I'm gonna send you mine. And my dad, he thinks if he plays with the screen, I'm gonna mention it. He's like trying to move the cable with his finger. That cable. I get it. It's a power cable, but you can actually, this is the easiest way to do it. Pull it up so that you're not tugging on it, but you have the rest of the slack up on the desk. IKEA, and they sell this all over the place. You wrap it around the cable and you hammer it into the bottom of the desk. That's the best way to do it because you're not going to put any strain on that power cable,
right.
But it's also not going to be slouched down laying on the floor.
Speaking of the floor, I really like that.
Oh, I
wood
love
grain.
that. And dude, that goes with Apple. Like that is Apple.
Yeah, this looks like an Apple store.
Yeah, it is beautiful. Overall, very, very nice. Any final thoughts?
No. Add some more color. That's about it.
Add some more color. All right.
Add some more color, please.
Yeah. All right. Next setup is submitted by Brandon. He's an engineering student from Michigan, and basically, he's stuck with this crappy built-in desk that comes with his apartment, so cable management sucks. Also, the monitor arm was super long, and he had to put it to the side so that it didn't stick out past the desk. Oh, and his zip ties are reusable, so don't freak out. LOL. Other than
he
that,
has the monitor at half mass.
Huh? What?
There's a flag
half
joke.
mass.
Oh.
It's down on the.
I didn't hear what you said. That's why. Okay, so with all that, now that you know he's an engineering student, how old do you think he is?
21.
21. No, he's 19, but very close.
What?
Yeah.
God damn it.
He's 19. So,
I literally hate my life.
okay, wow.
It's awful.
So, now that you know all that stuff and you know that he's 19, what would you change to make the setup better? Knowing
Not take the picture with your flash.
Okay,
With the flash on. I think that the contrast in the room is much better than we see in this picture. I'm just gonna bank on that because including the flash made it look shitty. But the setup itself, I like. You probably got extra points from Matt for the framed pictures, but something about them is off. I think the bottom ones are a little shifted too far to the left, just a tad. They're just not even, and that completely broke my brain for a second. But I mean, the setup itself, I do. Yeah. It's cool. Aside from the monitor looking like a flag.
Yeah, now that I keep looking at it, it's like kind of bugging me, but it's okay.
I feel like we have to play taps.
Yeah. I'm trying to see what I would change. Here's the thing. Left side.
You keep going, and I'm just going to do taps in the background.
Okay. Left side is also is a little bit. I mean, I don't know. Do you think it's okay that it's like that, like just kind of empty? Because here's the thing. I think that although I love, I love what you have above, it's like too small to the point where it's like. All right. Anyways. Okay. I would like to see maybe if you had 4 more, 2 on each side. That would look a lot better. I like when it looks when it's wider than the monitor. Otherwise, it makes the monitor look weird. I don't know. It's great. I'm nitpicking. I am. I don't know. I honestly don't even know what to say about the setup. It's really weird.
They're saying he's in chat too.
Is he? Hi.
Hi. Someone said look at the wallpaper.
Yeah, it's a swashin. It's Minecraft.
It's a swashin flag. Cool.
It's a 23-inch. I'm pretty sure. I think that's a 23-inch. If it is, then that has a best amount. Certain models of it. If not, maybe he watched our video. Anyways, yeah, it's really nice. The things that I want to tell you to fix, you already said you can't based on it being in an apartment and things like that. So for what you were given in terms of the desk and things like that, I mean, you really nailed it. It's great. I would say maybe, like I said, 4 more of those things across just to kind of fill it up a little bit more. It looks nice. I mean, honestly, dude, with what you have, you did everything you could. So, yeah. I don't know. Stop making me seem stupid, John. Keep talking for me. Say something.
I don't think you seem stupid.
It's not stupid.
I think part of it is the last setup of the show.
Yeah.
And you're broken inside. You're a broken man. You're a broken Matt.
Well, I've seen a lot of bad and I've seen a lot of good today, and I feel like
this is
just
shit today.
Yeah, I feel like this is just like like he did it.
The setup is good. For me, honestly, it's just there's something about the picture that's bugging me, like how you took the picture, which I already said it was the flash was on, whatever. That's just John being shitty. Don't listen to me. But the only other thing that bugs me is those pictures, which I'm sure added stuff from Matt, but like for me, they're just not even, and that's killing me right now.
Oh yeah, no, honestly, I wouldn't recommend that. Like, if anything, I would put those on the left wall. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then I would put something.
I also wish he would like saw off the top of the monitor stand. Just saw it right off.
But what if he moves and then he could actually utilize it?
Then get another flagpole. I don't know.
Hey, I mean, it is what it is, and that's all that it is.
I thought we weren't judging on what could happen before, Matt.
I'm just saying.
Or after. We're judging on the setup now.
I'm just saying.
All right.
Man.
Jeez.
Jesus. All right. Any final thoughts?
Don't ever use Flash again.
Like Adobe Flash, right? Is that what you're referring to?
Well, I mean, definitely don't use that again, but don't use your camera flash.
All right, let's go to the scores. First setup, Michael walked away with an 80. Rayna walked away with a 73. Cam got a 79. David got an 82, which, again, it's the way the categories work, honestly. But once...
I think you need to add a new category that's called the way it looks, because it's like tiptoeing around. There's like the specific categories like theme. Oh, cool. The usability. Yeah. But what about like the overall way it looks?
Yeah, because then that would get a 10. But I don't know. Maybe I should play with the SIR's rating system a little bit. Yeah. Anyways, what was the next one? Jake got a 72. Edward got a 59, which could easily be an amazing 90-something. Jake got an 81, and Brandon got a 78, which means David came in first place, Jake came in second, and like I'm looking right now at the scores. Let's see. I gave 10, 10, 10, and then 8, 8 for David. You did... Oh, no, wait. There's a problem, what? John.
What's the problem?
You put a 0 for usability.
Did I?
You must have missed that one. That's why the score is so low.
Let me go back. Hang on. Which one? Where?
David for usability.
Yeah, I did, didn't I?
Yeah.
David. We're gonna fix on the fly.
Yeah.
What the hell? Why did I do that?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So it should be I would assume a 10.
Bam. Updated.
All right, it's a 92. That makes a lot more sense, because I'm like, the rating system can't be that flawed to the point where like he's not getting a good score. It's a 92. It's because you probably just went too quick and skipped it. So yeah, we all gave 10s for the first 3, and then the last
what I probably did? I probably clicked in your box and changed it.
Probably.
Put my score there, and
yeah. Well, we both accessories and theme is where we took like a point or two off. Not a big deal. There we go. That makes a lot more sense. 92, first place, David. Beautiful setup. Send me a picture of it in the dark, and also send an updated picture when you finally get your new display. Gonna look good. Gonna look good. Anyways, all right. Thanks for watching this episode 70. We're going live on Dartiverse. Blah 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 blah. My name is Matt Philly. You can find me on Twitter at Matt Philly.
And my name is Jon Prosser. You can find me on Twitter at Jon_Prosser, youtube.com/frontpagetech. You can find me in my bedroom. I'll be there waiting.
Okay. Well, I don't know if you should have said that, but anyways.
No, I mean, I'm going to be there either way.
Yeah, you probably will.
That's true.
So that's going to do it, guys. Thanks for watching this episode of Pimp My Setup. And stay tuned. Follow me on Twitter and stuff. Okay, bye. Thanks.
Or don't.
Catch you on Flippity Flop. Meow.